What's up, everyone, and welcome back to COD Fridays. We are playing on Hunted with the Tiger Camo KN, as Hector we were playing with had just unlocked Tiger Camo for the KN44, and so I decided to use it as well, even though I already had it golded at this point. We are playing on Hunted, kind of playing this map a little bit differently than I usually would. Usually I'd kind of sit at the other side and look across the map and try and get kills that way. But I knew that a suppressed KN would not exactly have the range to compensate for that kind of long shots play style. So we were running around a lot more. I don't recall if I had Afterburner on this class. I doubt I did. But we are still going to be... Yeah, I did not have it. But we are still going to be able to move around pretty well, as we already have 2 kills. And we see this other guy, but he got wrecked before we could go over and shoot him. And now we are looking out the window, waiting for someone to walk by. And we see a sniper right there. We did not see this guy jump down right next to us, because that's another instance of lag compensation, where that guy jumped down as he killed me on my screen, but he was actually standing there for several seconds before. I don't know why the game doesn't have dedicated servers yet. Like, they've been promising it for like 3 years, and it's just has not happened. But as you can see, very inaccurate right there. Probably could have killed that guy with a different gun. We are still going to attempt to kill him, but he didn't run away. So now we are going to move out in another direction as we pick up our old KN. And we see that guy came back. We got an assist because Dalton went over there and just, cleaned house in that little room. And I hadn't figured out to sit on the other side of their spawn yet, so I went around this way, and I believe it worked out decently. As we get at least one right there, and I think another one runs by. And this is a very laggy theater mode. I can't wait until next week when I can start recording these live as they happen, and well, it'll be streamed anyway. So yeah, we will definitely be looking forward to that. Well, just better internet in general will probably improve a lot of that. But 25-11 lead, our team is out to, as I want to get over to the other side of the map before they spawn back there. And they already spawned back on that, or they just came out of their spawn back on that side. We somehow lived through that and get this guy as well. Very surprising. I did not think that I would kill that guy. I honestly thought I was going to be dead. But now we whip out our purifier and they flip spawns. And I don't remember if this is the game where I tested water purifier or not, but we do get one right there, and that will get us our counter UAV. And we are on our way to a Cerberus, as we only need 265 more points, and we're gonna jump in this window in a second and try to get someone, but oh, never mind, he wasn't dead. He almost does kill us though, as we are very close to our Cerberus, and it does not count the kill that we got there toward our Cerberus, even though we actually killed the guy before he killed us. So we do not end up with it, but this is an awful map to have it on anyway. I don't user control Cerberuses. I feel like it takes away from just the game too much. Although it does make it a lot better of a kill streak, to be completely honest. But I'm not using Cerberuses ever again, so I have a Wraith permanently unlocked, so I don't have to worry about that. So we are up 45-14. I tried to knife that guy. I really don't know why I did that, to be completely honest. Probably just to be funny, because it's hilarious when you knife someone, or punch someone, whatever you want to call it, as Dalton's Wraith kills almost everyone I was trying to kill back in this spawn. But I do get one, and I don't know if that was a guy on the top of the truck that I didn't see or what, but it does look like their spawn has been cleaned out, as we are starting to spawn over here now. And it is 54-16, 56-7-16, too much killing going on by that Wraith. So we're just going to sit back here and wait for them to enter, but really, this is really laggy right now for some reason. Must have been the playback, or the theater mode doing that. But they left the building, unfortunately, so we're kind of left the camp here while they rush in. I almost get myself killed right there, but Dalton does save my life. We were showing off our rockets to each other as mine a Tiger Camo, and then we do get killed in the stairwell. I could have swore we got killed, and I couldn't remember how, as 2 men walk in right behind us. I could have used those direct hit kills as I'm going for the gold XM. As you can see right here, I'm texting my girlfriend and not playing the game, so that's why I'm standing completely still. We're on to 11-3 start. Doesn't look like it's going to get much more impressive, honestly, as the game's over halfway done, at least our kills wise, and it doesn't look like it's going to get a lot closer. It hasn't been very close at all the entire game. But we are trying to rush their spawn, or what I thought was their spawn. But it turns out we flip spawns, and now I have to walk all the way around the map once again, as I'm not seeing anyone. And we see a guy, but we would have to get behind him, and we hip fired for half of that kill. Don't really feel like we deserved it. And then we see an awesome guy sitting on top of a waterfall. He's really cool, but we do end up killing him. And now I'm trying to leave as quickly as possible because I just got exploded from a war machine, I believe. And these two guys just do not see me at all. And then that guy wrecks house with a VMP. I shot him on my screen at least a couple times, but again, with the lag comp and theater mode, plus just lag comp in general, there's a few more videos where I'm playing on this connection, as I somehow didn't hit this guy with a purifier at all until right there. The connection's gonna get better after the next, I think, about 6 or 10 videos, but somewhere between 6 to 10 videos. I was recording on this specific connection I'm on now, as I get part of a collateral. So I'm gonna explain what happened during that kill. A guy was jumping into that window, and the person in the window sniped him. However, I was in the middle of jumping to purify him at that very moment. My leg or something was passing by the screen, and so I was part of a collateral because I jumped in front of a guy who was getting killed by a sniper. So not a very smart move on my part, although there was no way I could have known. I didn't see the guy behind me on the map. As we try to come in here and just clean up, but there's only going to be a couple guys that actually end up entering this building, and we're going to need the opportunity to reload, as our entire team is starting to kind of blitz this spawn. I'm just kind of waiting for someone to come out, and there's one right there. He does go back into hiding for a brief moment, but his head glitching self does come back out to play, and we should have had the final kill, but the game ended slightly before. They should integrate that like they do in Destiny. And a special ending to this video, we have a 420 KD. So, as you can see, my connection was real bad this game, or during this recording anyway, so still very impressive to have 21 and 5 on a really bad connection. So, thank you guys for watching this COD Fridays video. There will be one out next week. Thank you for watching. See you next time.